But it's done now. Let's see what's in the chests. Let's go find out real quick. Oh man, then I'll store a whole bunch of stuff. Is on to appraisal. My services cost deluxe box. Let the appraisal It's always revealed within the box was this reviver seed. Oh cool, more of those. Fantastic chest ahead, yeah. Absolutely fantastic. Always revealed within the box is this reviver seed. Oh cool, well. So it's revealed within the box is this clear gummy. I thought that concealed runes is where you'd start getting like some of the treasure items. Maybe not. Maybe they just only start appearing as like bounty kind of things on the job board or something. I don't know how they work. I have no idea how they work. It's revealed within the box is this clear gummy. Wow. The appraisal begin. So it's revealed within the box is this orange gummy. I did all that for that. That's really the case. Oh, man. Let's just put a bunch of stuff away for now. That's what I'll do first. Keep maybe 3 reviver seeds on me. Sure. I don't know. Something like this. Sure, something like that. But yeah, the instrument treasures are special missions that you normally get on Wi-Fi. You know that, but you're pretty sure everything else up to RNG. Huh. Interesting. Hello, Nishara. How are you doing today? Hopefully better than I am after that dungeon that we just had there. Well then. I should go yoink another Gracidea. I'll see what a Krokunk has. Part of me is in debate about if I want to continue playing some more of this stream in a stream, or if I want to wrap it up, or potentially even switch to another game. But we couldn't do a, you know, Elden Ring or Xenoblade Chronicles X this stream in a stream because there were other things I wanted to like grind in those before continuing with it was the thing. Game seems pretty brutal in post game. It is. It definitely can get pretty darn brutal, to say the least. Let's see here. I will get rid of that one there. This is what I shall do. I'll check out the job requests. Find the codes for them if you want to play this mission yourself, since you can get legendaries for completing them. So they are special Wi-Fi missions there. It's not like custom Wondermail, is it? It's like this is the one definitive code for doing X thing. Because if so, that'd be great. We might potentially start using custom Wondermail here in the near future. Like, we should probably start making like some builds and stuff. Like, I know that apparently Driftblim with Unburden or whatever the heck is one of the spicier ones. So I could always go to like a site to you know, get custom Wondermail and just have it be set to like, oh, on recruit, like, or on completing the mission you recruit Drifloon. Pretty sure it's a definitive code. Yeah, okay, yeah. I mean, actually, well, maybe not yet, because I'd have to like include it as jobs, I think. Because I don't think I have a Drifloon right now. But I've heard about that Unburden kind of stuff with a Driftblim being able to use like Sweet Scent into Ominous Wind and just like wipe rooms, you know, as a thing. So I wouldn't mind getting something like that online. And that's why I've been hoarding like the Drifloon items that I've been seeing. I don't think I have one, right? What number is Drifloon? If I can see it on my poster back there. Drifloon is... I don't see Drifloon. Where's Drifloon? Oh, Drifloon is there. 425. 425 and 426. Anyway, oh, I have a few of these E's, so I can let some of these E's go. Yeah. Let's get rid of the non-named E's, is what we'll do. Say farewell. Yeah, we got a whole bunch of unknowns there. Yeah, it's really okay, I guess. Yeah, sorry. We're just keeping Ernest there. Yeah, so we have our unknowns like, ah, there's a B, the D, Whoa. Ernest HIV. It's just another regular unknown. Oh, okay, so I can go ahead and get rid of that one. There, the end bomb. Oh my gosh. Wimblow, even though that might be a U. Sure. Yeah. Oh, darn. Gosh darn it. Yes. We already have, Jameson there. We already have Jameson, so... Let's see here, some members. Yeah, I don't think I have 425/426. Yeah, so I could do, like, a custom Wondermail to, like, recruit a Drifloon. It would start at level 1. But, forgot about seeing the Deli Bird. Yep. Hello, Twitch Boy Jim Biggie. How are you doing today? But, like, I've heard that apparently the best way to use golden seeds, which are the ones that raise your level by 5, is with this one IQ skill that you can get down the line. That on certain Pokemon that makes it so that when you eat a seed, the entire team gets the benefits. So you can have like 3 different Pokemon in your party. Well, 4 if you can count the one eating it. But in the grand scheme of things, if you're going into a dungeon with just like 3 other Pokemon and the one to be actually eating the seeds, then you can have like all of them be gaining 5 levels at once. So I probably only want to do the thing with Drifloon sometime after that. I can show off the custom Wondermail at this point anyway, just to show how it works. Is what I could do. And we could recruit a Drifloon even if we don't use it for a little while. What the heck?
Thank you for the months of entertainment. I tried to catch up the last few days and
geez.
finally managed to. I hope this game won't annoy you too much in the future.
Why? Also, why is the text going behind the Doogie Cam? Oh, the jar stuff is like behind. Whoops. Whoops, I should move the jar stuff to the top of the layout so that doesn't happen. Whoops. You started dropping 5,000 bits. That is a lot of bits to be dropping there. Thank you so much for the months of entertainment. Trying to catch up on the last few days of gosh dang it, catch up the last few days and finally managed to hope this game won't annoy you too much in the future. I'm hoping so here. I appreciate the 5,000 megabit being dropped there. That now Darkrai in the jar down there is quite thrilled about having a megabit, I guess. My goodness gracious. Thank you so much for the 5,000 bits, Nishar. That is a lot of bits to be dropping there. I'm glad that you've found enjoyment from the wacky streams that we have going on here. Whoops, I need to click back onto the game now. I'm glad that you've been able to find entertainment here with a boosted nerd like me playing video games and just having a wacky time. What was I doing? I don't remember anymore. What was I doing? Do I have a Gracidia already? I do have a Gracidia already. Oh yeah, I was gonna show Wondermail. That's what I was gonna do. Because there's a chance that I might potentially use custom Wondermail off camera to get like certain things, and if I do that, then I'm gonna want to, you know, have showcased how it works first. Which means I should delete some of these ones really quickly. That's what I should do. So, let's get rid of a bunch of these, how about? I could just get rid of all of them, I mean. Especially that one with Kabuto. So we can use it to get some various rewards right now, even if I don't, don't use them for a while. So, in this game, each mission has a code assigned to it at the bottom. So if you did a randomly generated mission that you really liked, then you can give that code to like one of your friends, and they can accept the exact same mission by entering the Wondermail code, which I believe is from the top menu here, which is why I reset just there. Yeah, Wondermail S. So what do you like to do? Receive Wondermail S. How do you like to receive the Wondermail S? So this would be with password. So this is where you enter your Wondermail. So people determined how the codes of this game worked for determining, what kind of stuff that you get in the mission. So there are online generators that you can get. Let's see here. Explorers of Sky. It's been years since I've used one. Explorers of Sky Wondermail Generator. So if you just look up something like that, Wondermail S Generator. Here we go. So you can get sites like this, which I should probably, that's just a whole bunch of blue. Can I just put on a regular display capture, maybe? If I put on regular display capture like this, and then just like drag it behind a bunch of other things like that. Oh, it's not behind enough other things. Gosh darn, I'm deleting this. I'm switching over to a different layout then. Let's see here. If I switch over to this layout instead, and then I turn on display capture. Yeah, let's do that briefly. Or even better yet, this layout. Oh, and gosh dang it. Let's turn off display capture here before I forget it later. Switch over to this layout so that, you know, I can leave the Doggy Cam on and it's out of the way. So, yeah, you can go to online resources like this that let you basically make whatever kind of job you want, essentially. So let's see here. So yeah, sure, rescue client. We can say beach cave, or we can say, because Drench Bluff goes up until 5 floors, or I think Mount Bristle would be like the best one to choose, because then you can do up to like 8 or something like that. Beach cave, there's only like a few floors, so you'd only be able to do a few jobs at once. You can choose whatever client you want. Choose whatever target you want if it's one of those kinds of missions. You can set the reward to whatever kind of thing or bob you want. Like, you can set it to an egg if you want specifically. Oh yeah, I got that, that Metapod's egg. I just now remember, I'm gonna have to check the Chansey daycare for that. But I can always do something like this. Client joins, and somewhere down here we can set Drifloon so that we get a Drifloon. I mean, or we can just set it to a, you know, whatever the heck, Drifblim immediately. I think it would still start level 1. Primal Dialga egg? Oh yeah, that's a thing that's possible there. Wait, if I go to Dialga, is Primal Dialga an option here? Like, hold on. I can't set the client to any legendaries, it doesn't seem like. But let's see here. So Drifloon, Drifblim. I could just go, like, immediately with a Drifblim. I mean, you might learn better moves sooner with Drifloon. I may as well do that just to be safe down the line. Is it going to be a female Drifloon? If this is going to be the Drifloon that we, use to, like, destroy things, does it matter either way? Sure, let's hit the ticker. There. Client joins, and then Mount Bristle Floor 1 will rescue Drifloon, and then Drifloon will join. And we have this code here. I probably can't copy-paste it in, I don't think. Name it Hindenburg. My, oh my. So then I switch back over to, I don't have a hotkey for the layout. I should really set a hotkey for that layout. So then I switch back to here, and then, let's see here. So if I enter this code, which maybe it'd be easier if I put it on this screen, actually. This is maybe where it'd be easier. Drag it to a bit of a better size. Alright, so let's see here. So the code for this is NQ113 at 457. I used to be really good at memorizing these back in the day for entering a whole bunch at once and entering these with speed. Not anymore, though. Not anymore. So, J-O, take that out of context, R, J-O, 72%, Q, 6, the 6th quarter of the year, PSPN, PSPN, plus WT, 0P78N. So 0P78N. There. So there. I can't take another step. Please, I need help. Client Drifloon, rescue Drifloon, Mount Bristle, reward mystery, and that'd be Drifloon joining. There we go. Either that or name it after an airship like the Echelon, or Invincible, or Highwind, or Galbanner, or Excalibur. I haven't heard of a whole lot of those. So if I want to, receive more through password, I can now generate, say, the next one to be floor 2 is what it can be. And the client this time can be, it doesn't really matter. Shellos, I don't know. So if we want a specific item, so we can say item plus like another random item there. And what kind of item do we want? We have a lot of Infernape as the client. I guess we can. I guess we can go rescue Infernape, I guess. Sure. It's not like it makes any difference here. Let's see here. So, this will probably give me a good reminder on what things are in the game at all. Like, I don't remember Goldfang. I don't remember Corsola Twig. I mean, maybe I still remember it. Rare Fossil. Gaggle Specs. I don't remember a lot of these, quite frankly. A lot of them I do not remember. So you can get things like Space Globe. I think that was the item from Igglybuff the Prodigy and stuff. Whiff Specs. Hi. Oh, we could get the friend bow for funsies. Let's get the friend bow. Bam. All right, let's see here. Sure. So this is KSNT5. 3K FP. 3K FP plus 7X. 6 pound, I always just call it the number sign, equals R. So yeah, it's a bit of a slow process getting it going, but the fact that you can just get basically whatever you want through this in these games is certainly something. It's worth going through the process of like slowly entering in passcodes, you know. So that's the case here. If anybody down the line winds up playing Explorers of Sky and is like following my playthrough along while they're playing it, then you can feel free to use the same passcodes as me here if you want. Let's see here. RSS. Bam. I got lost in the dungeon. Please help. Rescue Infernape. Okay, there we go. 6 equals R peak math equation. Peak math right there. Space Globe is the reward for being Joyous Tower. Defend Globe is the weakest. Oh, okay. Things like that where, you know, they're the main big rewards for the spicy dungeons. I probably wouldn't want to, you know, be janking over with Wondermail, though it is possible. Who's the client of the next one? Does it matter? Love Disc. What other items are there that we might potentially want? So these are like some of the spicy things of the game. I don't think I want to jank over those with Wondermail. I think I want to, you know, get those by normal, legitimate means and such. Yeah, these are all those, legendary special items. So you can jank them over, just get them for free with Wondermail if you want. But if I obtain them, I think I'd rather obtain them legitimately. Like, the whole idea behind Wondermail is just to, like, save me a bit of grinding. Is all it really is. Not, you know, the big key stuff. Salaman's can maybe be the next one. Let me remember what all these things are. What's IQ booster? I sure don't remember. Let's see here. Explorers of Sky IQ booster. What is that? Do I just hold it and it makes my IQ go up or something like that? Let's see here. IQ booster Bulbapedia. It's an item that boosts the holder's IQ on entering specific floors. The IQ booster will provide +1 IQ. Is that permanent? Or is that just like temporary for that dungeon? I don't know. I could always yoink one. This is what I could do for funsies. Could get your Vulpix now? What, you're saying like one that has Heat Wave? Is what you mean? Because I was thinking that if I did do something like that, I would probably just if I did ever for sure want Heat Wave, I'd probably just, you know, use like action replay codes to put it on my current Vulpix. Because Heat Wave is an egg move, and your starters do start out with like a special egg move, except it's Feint Attack in the case of like your starter Vulpix, and it's Bite in the case of Riolu, for example. So it's technically possible to get like Heat Wave on Vulpix / Ninetales in Explorers of Sky, but not your own, but not, you know, the player / partner. It has to be a different Vulpix / Ninetales, and I find that so stupid. And I don't want to replace my partner just because I'd want a potential Ninetales with Heat Wave. So, wow. So the one I don't count this as cheating. This I don't count as cheating. This is just using, you know, the tools that the game gave me of Wondermail and the tools that someone else designed to use those tools. But still, I don't really count this as cheating per se. But the thing that I do count as cheating of putting like Heat Wave on Vulpix, I might do that at some point. But if I do, just know that the only reason I'd resort to that is because the game is designed in such a way where like you can get Heat Wave on a Vulpix / Ninetales that is not your partner, but you can't do it ever on your partner. And I find that so stupid. So the only reason that I'd be willing to cheat that is just as a workaround to bad game design. So that's the only reason that I'd be willing to do that down the line. But that would be that wouldn't be through Wondermail. That'd be through action replay codes. And I'll look into it at some point. I know that there is a way to do that. I've seen sites for. I think in my Explorers of Sky folder, I actually have like a notepad where I saved a bunch of different website links to like different codes and like good resources for me to use down the line and such. So I think one of the sites even has those kinds of codes. But if I wind up doing that, it would probably be something that I'd do off camera. Partner in this game is your favorite character in any official Pokemon media. You don't have the heart to bench them. Yeah, like imagine me getting a different Ninetales that had Heat Wave that my partner would never be able to get. Just bench the partner in favor of like a different one, no, I'm willing to cheat for that. I'm willing to cheat for that. That's gonna be the only. I might not even do it because like Imprison and the current build is already pretty strong. But though Heatwave could be pretty handy. Maybe I'll wind up doing it down the line. I don't know. We shall see. Or I'll probably wind up doing it. So yeah, we may have some cheating in this playthrough, and if we do, don't fault me for it. It's just working around bad game design. Okay, what other items are there? I need to remember. So this could be a good way to like jank over a bunch of ginsings. Is the case. So these golden seeds are the things that raise 5 levels, though I probably want to save most of those for after I get a Pokemon that has the IQ skill that shares it with the whole party. Is the thing. In fact, what IQ skill is that? Because I wonder if I already have anybody within that IQ group that I could start working towards building up the IQ of to be able to do that, you know? But yeah, NTRing the partner is something only true villains do. Yeah, I don't want to do that. Nectar, no idea what that is. Yeah, so there's a golden apple. Yeah, so there's a lot of things in the game that I'm not even super familiar with. So the best gummies to farm would be the Wonder Gummies if I really want to like farm up IQ and stuff. But I need to, I'm gonna need to look into the IQ groups and see who has that IQ skill that shares the seeds with like the whole party and such. You can make Klexos a legitimate son with Heatwave though. What you're saying, like make but I don't think you can breed Pokemon in this game, is a thing. I think you can get eggs randomly from like other Pokemon, but I don't think there's a way to like breed your current existing Pokemon in this game. I don't believe. So a whole bunch of things here, all those evolution items and stuff. Coronet Rock, not familiar with that. So yeah, this is where you can also get things like the mystery part, secret stuff. Wait, Wonder Egg? I can get that? Because that's the egg that Manaphy comes in. What happens to the game's programming if you get the Wonder Egg? Wait, am I dropping frames? Oh, I am dropping frames. Oh, that sucks. Key, none. Lost loot. I can get used TMs. Okay, so here's where all the TMs are. Sorry about the frame drops. But hear me out, Klexos is the best character in this game. Replacing Klexos is a dick move. Yeah, we're keeping Klexos here. Yeah, there's no breeding within these games. You can get eggs from random other Pokemon when they see you drink a smoothie so well that they're just like, here, have my child. We had that happen earlier this stream with a Metapod. Just like, here, take my child, because I saw the way you drank that smoothie. So that was a thing there. Also, look how long this goes down. Like, you can't even see like the little scrolly thing on the right on the current. Oh, you can see it on the top screen there, technically. All right, a whole bunch of things here. There's a lot of different items in this game. So these are all the TMs and stuff. There's the thing. Okay, so there's a whole bunch of orbs. Some of which I don't think we've even seen in the playthrough yet. I don't think. Shocker orb, what's that? Yeah, there's a lot of things in Pokemon Mystery Dungeon Explorers of Skies. I'm so sorry about the drop frames right now. I know the quality has got to be garbage. My internet just likes to randomly do this sometimes. I don't know why. Oh, these are the unknown stones. I was like, what do you mean, like A stone, B stone, C stone? So I could have potentially gotten those with Wondermail if it really came down to it, interestingly enough. No idea what the silver bow is. There's all these different colors. Wonder what that's all about. I'm gonna have to do like more research into this, into the items of this game, because it's been a good while. Here, take my child. Demonic frame dropping noises. Yeah, the stream quality is really awful right now, and I'm so sorry. There's a bunch of collars and stuff. Pep Sash, Counter Rough, Victory Belt. No idea what a lot of these are. Egg Shard, Heroic Metal. What are these? Once they give it to you, they're probably like, you activated my trap card. Child support. Yep. Sounds about right there. Bunch of veils and sashes and stuff. Revive Robe. Wonder what that is. Is that like automatically revives you or something there? Joy Globe. There's a lot of things. Anybody playing this game themselves, the custom Wondermail generator is definitely something worth looking through when you get the chance, for sure. Wonder Dust, Defend Globe. Very slowly scrolling out. Okay, so this is all the exclusive items now. That's probably what a whole lot of this is. Ah, okay. Yeah, that's what most of this is here. It seems like. And then it gets, wait, it gets back into the regular items again. So hold on. From about here-ish. The whole time it's one big child support scam. Sounds about right there. Whoa. Okay, so we're getting to the end of those. Okay, so we're back into regular items now. Iron Thorn, Silver Spike. I thought I saw these like towards the very top of the thingamabob. Joy Ribbon. Is it repeating things again? Or am I losing my mind? Am I losing my mind? Does it just show things like a second time? I think it shows things a second time. So, what I can potentially get now a bunch of is the Wonder Gummies. Might not be a bad idea to get a bunch of those. So, I already did 2, right? Because it was Drifloon and Infernape, but now it's Love Disc. So if I go ahead and generate this like that, so this will now be floor 3. Let's go ahead and enter this. So I can get a bunch of Wonder Gummies now then. And I'll Google who's in the IQ group that has that one skill, that one IQ skill that freaking shares seeds across the whole party. Because that seems like something that would make grinding like way easier, and it's something that I didn't even realize existed at all until like a few months ago when I looked into build/grinding a little bit in this game, and I was like, wow, I really wish I'd known about that IQ skill way earlier. It would have made things so much easier, you know? Would have made things a whole lot easier. Alright, 84. XY. Am I still dropping frames? Yep, sure am. I sure am still dropping frames. Well, it might not even be able to visibly see what this passcode is with this sucky quality. But hey, maybe you can. Maybe you can. 7p at M. So like that. And W202J. Like that. Bam. There we go. Love Disc. Rescue Love Disc. But yeah, let's see here. Making story progress. Hope you can finish Elden Ring tonight, though you doubt it. Yeah, it seems like a very long game. I was mentioning earlier this stream how, you know, it might potentially become the kind of game that we take a break from in the middle of the playthrough of, because, you know, it seems like a game that could very much support doing that. It's not like leaving in the middle of a story, like a bunch of other games would potentially be. All right, so let's see here. Should I get some more Wonder Gummies? This one's gonna be with Tropius. Floor 4, Wonder Gummy, generate, bada bing, bada boom. Sure, let's get a bunch here. So this is why I emptied out all my jobs earlier. Was for this express reason here, to be doing this kind of stuff. This is how Wondermail generators work and how you can use them to get some spicy things. So M, N, W, X, the M and the N next to each other are a little bit hard to discern. I wonder where I put my glasses. I think they're in my winter jacket still, or something. Whoops. Might not have been a bad idea to yoink my glasses for the smaller details like that. But alas. But alas, well, everything is a-okay. 9P7. Yeah, these codes are pretty long, but it would make sense that they'd have to be long for, like, you know, encompassing every potential possibility that they could encompass here, you know? So it makes sense. I think the drop frames are not over. Gosh dang it. They were over for a little bit earlier. But no longer at R8. I'm surprised I haven't made a typo in one of these yet. But yeah, let's see. You're coming up on 50 hours and haven't beaten it yet. Jeez. I think it did a really good job of making the game more accessible without sacrificing anything that made this game's specials, including the difficulty. It's not more accessible, it's not. The game is ridiculously difficult. That's the way that I've been feeling thus far. Like, maybe I'll feel like it's more accessible after I explore around the world a lot more and, you know, get a whole lot more grinding in because of that. But right now, it's felt like the hardest. Like, I've only played the Dark Souls trilogy. I haven't played any of the other Soulsborne games. But so far, it does feel like the hardest out of those games that I've played, quite frankly. So, that's the way that I've been feeling. Let's see here. At Q3. So I don't know about the whole accessibility. Maybe in terms of, like, if you can't take on a boss, you have the option to, like, go around exploring the world, taking on the enemies that you can take on at that point until you feel more confident later, maybe. Maybe. Since you don't exactly have to, you know, commit to this one boss in order to progress right now, right this instant, you know? You can just go around, explore for 3,000 years doing other stuff, and then come back later. So maybe from that perspective, it'd be much more accessible. I don't know. Maybe from that perspective. Let's see here. 5199F. I don't know why I've been dropping so many frames. Maybe the Nintendo Ninjas don't like me using the Wondermail generator. Maybe not. 9C P4 P4 C at Booty Bop. And then M2 at Q2. And there we go. I got lost while exploring. Nor near as difficult as Sekiro. Who knows if I'll ever play that. Something that I'll certainly consider for one day, but you know, at the same time, so many other games. And you know, with how I've felt, you know, mixed about. You don't have to change the client. I just have been for funsies each of these times. But technically, you can just do it with the same Pokemon over and over again. But yeah, after Elden Ring, I might just be done with like Soulsborns or Souls-like or whatever the heck kind of thing were Bobs for a good while. Heck, I might even be pretty done with Elden Ring about halfway through the playthrough to take, you know, that potential break that I was talking about, especially in the wake of like a whole bunch of other games coming out. Like, at the time of streaming this, a couple days from now is when Triangle Strategy comes out, which I'm hyped for. I've been watching back the final trailer that they released a couple times because the music in it is so dang crazy. It's kind of like one of the tunes that plays in the background of the final trailer is kind of similar to it does like one of those kind of back and forth thingamabobs with the notes. Kind of like a good example of that is Bloody Tears with Castlevania, where it's a that kind of thingamabob, except with a different tune that isn't Bloody Tears, you know. But the theme that plays in the final trailer does something really cool like that, and it freaking sent chills down my spine. So I'm looking forward to Triangle Strategy coming out in a couple days. There's Kirby that's coming out later this month. The Kirby in the Forgotten Land, which honestly looks like one of the coolest Kirby games ever, and I'm pretty hyped for that. Next month is Nintendo Switch Sports. Yesterday I stopped in at GameStop and I actually pre-ordered those 3 games. So I have my pre-order in now for those respective titles, so I am A-O good on that front, which is quite nice. But yeah, and then like the bazillion other games coming out later this year. I still need to play the Mario plus Rabbids DLC in preparation for the new Mario plus Rabbids title. I still need to do Splatoon 2 and its DLC in preparation for Splatoon 3. What else do I still need to do? I know that there's some other thingamabobs that I need to do in preparation for other things. I know that there's some things that, I gotta do Fire Emblem Warriors before Fire Emblem Warriors 3 Hopes, since I like doing things in order. Alright, I'm just gonna do 2 more here. Just 2 more. I'll keep on changing the clients for funsies and stuff. Sure, I'll uncheck the thingamabob now. We'll get a bunch of Wonder Gummies for now. That'll help me out. So yeah, there's that. With accessibility, it meant that people unfamiliar with the genre can hop in and understand the game's core mechanics more easily. It is for sure very difficult. Yeah, like I do feel like the game itself is relatively easy to understand. Some things aren't really explained, and you can easily miss them. Like I missed the whole crafting thingamabob. I missed the Spirit Bell until later. It's still kind of easy to miss things that are pretty important there. Equals CS. Boopity bop. But yeah, your game of Triangle Strategy is already shipped. Looking forward to it. Nice. Yeah, I'm real hyped for that title there, I must say. Like, it's probably gonna be one of those situations where I have my first in-person class in forever on Friday. I'm gonna be able to drive to school because, you know, as I mentioned earlier, my mom works at the same university that I go take school at, and she has like a parking place, and either me or her can be parked in that parking garage, not both at the same time, but because she's sick with COVID, she's not exactly going to be going into work, which means I can drive. So I'm going to be driving into university in a couple days time, which means I can just stop by GameStop on the way home pretty easily. Actually, the train goes right by there as well, so it'd be easy either way. Whatever. It's still pretty easy to stop by there afterwards, and I can pick up Triangle Strategy. I can see myself streaming that during the day when I get home. I have a pretty early morning class on Friday, So I could see myself doing that in like the early afternoon potentially, and then like taking a break, getting some food, and then like probably late at night coming back once again for more triangle strategy, late night chilling. It's probably gonna be one of those kinds of games where I handle it like that, or I just want to dump in like so much time right when it comes out, you know. That's probably gonna be the way that winds up being. Let's see here, percent 48, sure. But yeah, don't try to rush Splatoon 2 Octo expansion, you will suffer. Well, we shall see. We shall see what things happen. I would love to receive Wondermail, thank you for asking. With password. Alright, last one, since we can only hold 8 jobs at once, so I'll get a whole bunch of Wonder Gummies. And I am gonna need to Google, you know, that IQ group. Sure, Shift Tree. Bam! There's our last code. Right there. So yeah, as you can see, getting like a full set of 8 of these is pretty time consuming, what with how long this has taken time-wise, but considering you can use it to basically get whatever the heck you want relatively easily, it's pretty worth it in my eyes. It is definitely pretty worth it, so that's what we are doing here. Boop bop equals and M and J. Let's see here. But yeah, I appreciate that, Nishara. We've had COVID around this around here before within the family, so hopefully it probably won't be as bad this time. Just a bit down in the dumps and tired and lightheaded and stuff right now, but for the most part doing pretty all right, it seems like. Bop 89 n percent. But yeah, hyped for triangle strategy, but also probably not going to be able to play it for a long time. Another one of those kinds of titles there. When I played the demo a while back, I did feel like the cursor movement felt a little bit clunky. I really hope that they wound up fixing that. That would be really nice. We shall see. Wow, during this entire time, I didn't do any typos. I'm impressed with myself. I think Triangle Strategy should have just cut out the middleman and changed the title to Tactics Ogre Scales of Conviction. Well then, there we go. I got my 8 thingamabobs, and you can only hold 8, so. So yeah, look at this job list. Bam! Mip Bristle. We have a whole bunch of Wonder Gummy thingamabobs, and then a Friend Bow and the Drifloon recruit for a whole bunch of handy dandy things to help us along here. I'll probably use Wondermail for a bunch of golden seeds down the line once I actually have a Pokemon with that 1 IQ skill, which I guess I should probably look that up here now. That's what I should do. Let's just see here. Pokemon Explorers of Sky. Let's say IQ skills. I wish I remembered what the name of it was. IQ Bulbapedia. Let's see here. So IQ skills. If I just control F seed and see what it nope, not item catcher. Item master. Nope, not that. Let's see here. 14 matches, so not super long there. Let's see here. Prevents the Pokemon from falling asleep for any reason, including Sleep Seed, and nope, not that. Nature Gifter. The effects of any seed or berry that the Pokemon eats spread to the whole party. This IQ skill only works for the team leader. Yeah, so if you eat a golden seed with this skill here, Nature Gifter, then everybody gets 5 levels. So that is one of the like really, really high IQ thingamabobs there. It needs 900 IQ there. And it is from the groups B and H. From those 2 IQ groups. So, let's see here. If I find the IQ groups... Okay, IQ groups. Who is in B and H? Oh, it shows what skills are in each group. No, I want to see what Pokemon are in each group. If that's a thing here. No, it... Oh, list of Pokemon by IQ group. Okay. So B and H are the 2 options of IQ group for us to dump a bunch of IQ in here trying to get that 1 IQ skill. So let's see B first. So, do we have any Pokemon in these groups? So there's the Clefairy line, Jigglypuff line, Oddish line, Slowpoke line, Krabby. I'm just gonna stop saying line, I'll just list them out. Krabby, Execute, Kangaskhan, Lapras, Sunkern, Snubbull, Teddiursa, Delibird. Oh, we can use Satan then. We can use this. Hold on. I'm going through our options here. Apparently Delibird is in the B group. So apparently one of the options to just like feed a bazillion Wonder Gummies to get that IQ skill so that we can like share golden seeds across the across the party. One of the options is Satan. Or Claus. But also Satan. Are the options there. Alright, let's see here. Celebi. That'd be a good one to use if I already had a Celebi. Whismur, Plusylminun, Barboach, Corphish, Chimecho, Jirachi, Pachirisu, Cherubi, Chingling, Chatot, Fion, Manaphy. Okay, so that's the B group. So let's go to the H group now, because the H group is another one that learns this skill. So there's Seal, Chansey, Mew. Mew would be a good one to deck it out in. So maybe I shouldn't be dumping a whole bunch of Wonder Gummies into anybody right now. Maybe just hold on to them for now, and maybe wait until there's somebody that I might really want to be, you know, taking the time to deck out the IQ of, like, Mew, with Mew being my favorite Pokemon. So maybe I'll wait until I get Mew, potentially, to do that. Let's see here. The other ones in the H group are Chikorita, Togepi, Hoppip, Mantine, Miltank, Roselia, Swablu, Feebas, interesting, Badoo, I guess I already said Roselia earlier, and Cresselia, huh. So maybe I should just wait until I get a Mew before I actually start dumping a bazillion Wonder Gummies into any specific Pokemon. And then I can use Mew for... Oh, I just realized that the chat is behind the jar now because I moved the jar all the way to the top. So let's move the chat above that. There we go. Now things should be fixed. Now things should be fixed layout-wise. But yeah, the holy group of HIV, N-Bomb, and Satan. Yeah, it can always bring a group like that along on a mission, technically. It's technically an option. Saving your adventure. Yeah, so let's go ahead and go to Mount Bristle now. For our first roundabout of Wondermail is what we shall do. I do have a Grace idea. It's not going to be super important for this dungeon, so I'm just going to save it, I guess, is what I'll do. It should be N-Bomb, Satan, and Gamer Goo. Are those the favorites? Or just saying that's like the best group of 4 to make? The best team of 4 to make within the game. Is that what you mean? Alright, here's the Drifloon that's gonna become our new friendo, essentially, and we can start decking out and stuff. I mean, we'll probably only start decking you out after we have a Pokemon with that Nature Gifter skill or whatever the heck it is, so I'll probably wait until I get, like, Mew, probably, or Celebi, I don't know, one of the two, and then pump them full of gummies so I can get that skill, and then I can start, you know, pumping a whole group full of golden seeds. So we'll probably use this Drifloon to really wreck things down the line, but it might not be for a little while, because we'll be able to grind a lot more efficiently once we get somebody with Nature Gifter. Which, I mean, again, we can just pump Delibird full of gummies, but I'd rather have a Pokemon that I have a higher likelihood of actually using down the line, like Mew or Celebi, you know? I would prefer something like that, so that I'm, like, most effectively using my grinding time, you know? My grinding time of pumping them full of gummies. Here's the Infernape that Lancer wanted, as a thing. If we had Bolivar, he'd be on that team, if it wasn't part of an erased timeline. Alright, there we go. So we have our recruit, and we have the Friendbow thingamabob, which should be pretty handy. We could get, like, the better recruitment items, like the Friendbow's, like, the lower tier kind of thingamabob. We could get the better recruitment items. But those ones are, you know, I'm fairly certain that they're, like, big dungeon reward kind of things. So I'm gonna leave them be and not get them with Wondermail. But yeah, favorite mod saved. We went ahead and saved Infernape. Isn't that crazy? Alright, yeah, we're going up until 8. So if I do wind up doing, like, any grinding off camera for, like, any builds or anything like that, that's the kind of thing that'd be for. But I think that grind is only going to be able to truly begin maybe after we get Mew, because of that 1 IQ skill. Darn you, you're so rude! Which means I am going to have to properly look into how to get that, that Pokemon there. And it's probably going to wind up being a decent bit of a pain. We'll probably wind up, you know, getting through the post-game first. Like, I think that there's only one big quest line left within the post-game story, and we have 2 special episodes left. We could even do, like, the second last special episode tonight, if we're feeling spicy here, which maybe we'll wind up doing that. So 2 special episodes, 1 last long quest line within post-game, and then we'll be done when it comes to story content, and then it'd just be gameplay kind of stuff. So you know, I never said that this playthrough was for sure gonna be, you know, all dungeons, per se, doing everything. I've thought about it, but because of how many other games we have going on the channel, how many other projects to get to, I'm starting to wonder if maybe after we're done with the last couple special episodes and the post game, if maybe we should take a bit of a break from Explorers of Sky, or just have Explorers of Sky be one of those games that I just hop into from time to time when I feel like it. I'm feeling spicy, kind of like Breath of the Wild currently is on the channel, or Roller Coaster Tycoon Classic. Those are games with playthroughs that are still technically ongoing on the channel, but the main stuff of them is done. It's just like doing side stuff now, and I just hop into it when I feel like hopping into it just for funsies, is all it really is. I wonder if Explorers of Sky should become something like that, is what I'm thinking. Maybe. That might be the way to go, and that would really help free up my schedule. So maybe all this nonsense, maybe all this talk about all this talk of making builds and crazy stuff and how we're gonna deal with the legendaries should be something better saved for down the line. After we're done with other projects, we shall see. Because I know when we did Rescue Team DX on the channel, we wound up doing all dungeons and almost 100%ing the game. Like, just didn't get all recruits and stuff like that, but we even got things like Kecleon, so like we did most of what there was in the game pretty much. Take a break from Explorers Sky. Okay, looking forward to playthrough 3. I would not start it from the very beginning again, no way. I think this is the definitive Explorers of Sky playthrough until hopefully an Explorers DX gets made. I think I just really need to replace the Explorers of Sky playthrough on the channel from 4 years ago, considering I never did the post game, and the quality of my streams back then was kind of bad. was a thing. But the bigger reason, honestly, being that I never did the post game and the special episodes is the biggest reason why I came back to it. But now that, you know, it's done, I think that this should just wind up being the definitive Explorers of Sky playthrough on the channel, most likely. Unless there was like, unless it's many years down the line and there isn't an Explorers DX and another big milestone is hit on the channel, then maybe I'll consider coming back to it. But if I did that, then I'd maybe just do like the main game over again. Because I feel like covering the post game on the channel is the kind of thing that should only have to happen once, and it should be this time, you know? We get a Pokemon called Runski to complete the Trinity. Maybe that'd be in a future playthrough, which I still need to redo my Pokemon Super Mystery Dungeon playthrough. Also because I didn't do the post game and because it was like early days of the channel. So before I get too carried away with multiple playthroughs of something like this, I'd want to go redo the Super Mystery Dungeon playthrough is the thing. So we had Ronski in Blue Rescue Team. We had Runeski in Explorers of Sky. So maybe the Trinity would be best completed in the Super Mystery Dungeon, where we have another Pokemon called Runski in that. Oh, and there's also Gates that I need to cover on the channel at all at some point. I still haven't covered Gates on the channel. Spinarak, what are we gonna name Spinarak, huh? But yeah, let's see here. But that playthrough is how I discovered your channel. Yeah, from way back in the day, 4 years ago there. As long as you don't beat the entire game in one sitting like last time. Oh yeah, that was a thing that happened, wasn't it? What are we naming Spinarak here? Peter? Hello, Peter. Okay, fine. It's Peter, I guess. Peterina? Wait, was it a female Spinarak? I wasn't paying attention. I probably should have been paying attention. Was it a female Spinarak? Is that what it was? I need confirmation. I need intel. It was female. Okay. Hello, Peterina. Petra's a good option as well. We can name a potential future one Petra here. We're going with Peterina this time, I guess. The middle ground there. Sure. Well, we're sending you back to the guild. There we go. Cool. Let's go ahead and chomp you. Chomp you as well. Yeah, I'll probably slap on that friend bow onto me after did I already save here? I saved the Grumpig in the top left, right? Let's see here. Yeah, I did. My goodness gracious. I could slap the friend bow onto my character here after these missions are done, but I'm also still a couple levels behind Klexos, so maybe it's better that I stay with like the EXP thingamabob. Oh, darn it. Whatever. All Pokemon on even floors are female, all Pokemon on odd floors are male. Really? That's something that I probably knew at one time and probably forgot. I mean, does it sound familiar to me? I don't know. Our initial Starly became Lynn right here. So here's a new Starly. But what's Starly gonna be named? Because we already have like our dedicated Lynn that's super fitting. We could always go with, dang, once again, I wasn't paying attention to the gender. I really need to pay attention. Jimothy? Gosh dang, I really need to pay more attention to the gender. I wish that it showed it, like, you know, somewhere on this screen. Would be nice. Jimothy the Starly, maybe? Adoki is fast asleep. She's not reacting to me petting her. That's the thing. Good morning, Reggie Bump. How are you doing today? McStarly? Okay, Lancer had the Lynn Jr. Lancer had the change of the last one, so maybe I'll go with a McStarly on this one with Ishara. Maybe Reggie Bump for the next one. Thingamabob. Yeah, hold on, let's see here. I don't know what letters are sometimes because words are hard. Fine, it's freaking, this time it's McStarly. In that case. Sure. Okay, well. Be gone, McStarly. Okay, see you later. Okay. Let's go ahead and do that, and then... Yeah, so if I do use Wondermail a decent bit, then Mount Bristol is gonna be a place that I'm probably gonna be frequenting a decent bit, I think. Definitely gonna be frequenting here a decent bit. Alright, one more job to do. One last Wonder Gummy to collect that I might not even use for a while. Because, like I said, we might potentially take a break from this after the special episodes and post-game are done. Is what might potentially happen. But those Wonder Gummies will be there in storage at the ready for the day that I return, you know? Maybe. There we go, there's all 8. Be nice if you could accept more than 8 jobs, or just even hold more than 8 jobs. Be able to get more out of stuff like this. But alas, this is as much as you can do. Thank you for rescuing me. The adventurous exploits team and Harmonica are an inspiration to me. Please let me become a member of your team. Yep, you'll become a super OP part of the team down the line. After potential break from things. I'll do my best. I won't disappoint you unless I'm feeling really spicy and I really feel like playing Explorers of Sky some more. But after how some of these dungeons have been treating me, I've been having some second thoughts there. A nickname, huh? So what were some famous airship names again? I don't remember. Yeah, we're using Wondermail right now. Though the stuff that we're getting from Wondermail we might not actually use for a while. I just wanted to like show off the fact that you can use Wondermail at some point during this playthrough. It's pretty much all I wanted to do. Famous child kidnappers? No, we probably shouldn't do that. Hindenburg was the first name you suggested. Should we go with that for the airship? I have no idea how my doggy's able to sleep through you know, me talking as much as I am right beside her. We could always go with that. Sure, we can do that. Whoa, you is over here. Sure, wow, it's the perfect amount of characters. Wow, sure, we're doing that, I guess. Hindenburg joined the team. Wow, 10 points. I don't care that much about the points. Thank you for rescuing me. His dark sense of humor strikes again. Friend Bo. Well, was that that was the one that went down, right? That a case. Look at all them points. Thank you for rescuing me. And show my thanks about, yeah, my Wonder Gummy. Yeah, we're gonna get a whole bunch of Wonder Gummies from a bunch of nerds now. Oh, and I'm getting a Blue Gummy as well, because I set these all to be like additional items. My goodness, that's a whole bunch of cool things. The only thing that I had for sure set was the Wonder Gummy. I'm hearing like a distant beeping, like a smoke alarm is, you know, not going off, but like it's making the occasional beep like my battery's low, replace the battery. I don't know if my mic is picking it up, but I think that's I think that might be a thing that I'm hearing in the distance. For rescuing me. Well, Wonder Gummy, wow. So I probably won't use these for a while, if at all. After we're done with the special episodes and post-game, there's a chance that I might just be like, yeah, we're done with Explorers of Sky. Because something like Rescue Team DX that's a lot more modern has like so many nice quality of life changes that made it such a better game from a gameplay experience. But coming back to Explorers of Sky here and playing the post-game and stuff, my goodness, it's really shown me how dated this game is, and you know, some of the things when it comes to it gameplay wise are well, it's really sketchy, let's just say. It's definitely really sketchy to put it one way. Confess you use Wondermail to cheese a free Jirachi. Wait, did you do it like you know, Jirachi is the one that gives you the job and then joins your team afterwards? Something like that. Yeah, for another full day tomorrow. Did I save? I might not want to be doing this right now. I might want to save this until, because this is, I'm fairly certain this is the start of the final, like, arc in post-game. I'm fairly certain. So, I kind of hoped to do the second last special episode, then the final arc of post-game, and then the final special episode is the true finale. I don't think I got to a save there, but, top 10 anime betrayals. So I'm gonna hit reset there. Because, I mean, if I need to redo the 8 floors of Mount Bristle and get those things again, it's not that big a deal, right? So if I hit continue, yeah, it is from there. And doing those 8 floors of Mount Bristle, super easy, no big deal. No biggie. No biggie needing to do that again. In fact, it can potentially even be done off camera if we really, really wanted to. But I think I've properly expressed the idea of Wondermail at this point. So, since it seems like we have the final arc of, oh yeah, I forgot that, I guess that erased the timeline of the Pokemon that existed. I forgot about that. I'm so sorry. I forgot that was a thing. I forget things sometimes. Just like in real life, the Hindenburg died. Whoops. Things like that I kind of failed to neglect there for a hot second. Whoops. Whoops. We can get a new McStarly down the line. I am, whoops. Whoops. That's, let's do the second last special episode. Here comes Team Charm. Let's do that tonight. How about, ow, dang it. I moved my leg to the right, and I stepped on my headphone cable, and it yanked it like that. Gosh dang it, because it just goes under my desk like that. Sure, let's do the thing. Here we go. The second best special episode after today's oh my gosh.